Hey everyone, welcome back to the messy confines of my room. Just doing the last video blog for the USA Food for Thought campaign, and just like to give you a little bit of my thoughts on the last little bit of this campaign, how it went, and just my thoughts on what we should do moving forward. Overall, the campaign went well. I was able to stick to my budget and stuff like that. Everything went okay that way. Like I kind of mentioned in other publications through the blogs and stuff like that, that I've been living on this budget, this sort of budget for several months already. So it really wasn't much of a difference for me in terms of lifestyle. It really just kind of highlighted what it was like for me for these several months, and let other people know about it. So it was kind of nice that way to kind of give light to my situation. And also give light to situations that, for people in my similar situation, who don't have this great opportunity that I had in the USA Food for Thought campaign. I really my goal of this was to kind of document the struggles to try to eat a healthy diet while being very physically active, and being active with academics and extracurriculars, which is obviously the university experience. I would say that my biggest struggle was just simply the added stress that having such a restrictive budget causes, and the added stress and just the inefficiencies that cause you by having lack of energy, for example. It just really, when you eat poorly, it really does reflect in your body, and how you feel, and just the energy. So it really just takes away from your academics and everything you do. So it's really frustrating that way. My biggest surprise of this campaign was my intake of vegetables and fruits, from obviously looking at the Canadian Food Guide in more sort of direct time and more often. I noticed that I was really deficient of vegetables and fruit. I did not realize I was that bad. I knew I was a little bit, but I didn't realize it was that bad. Like one of my blogs said, I thought I had a pretty good day one day, and I was 4 servings short of vegetables and fruit. So it's really frustrating that way. But I just kind of want to get to the bottom line of this whole campaign, and just basically the bottom line is that students simply cannot do their best in school with such a restrictive food budget. Living on $3,000 or more under the poverty line. So for our particular area, it's about $18,000 or so in Kitchener-Waterloo. Living about $3,000 under that poverty line or more, it simply does not create a situation whereby students can do their best. It just can't do it that way. And a solution that often a lot of people first come up with is, well, why don't you get a part-time job? The issue there is, obviously, it's going to take away time from extracurriculars and academics and stuff like that, but yeah, okay, you've got to make choices. The issue is that OSAP has a formula whereby if you make a certain amount of money per week, you actually have money clawed back from your loan. So it becomes almost a catch-22, like you almost want to get right to that border, but it's not very much. It's about $50 or so per week. If you make any more than that, then it starts clawing back. So again, it's almost, and if you want to take on a full-time job, that totally takes away from your academics. So you have to take a smaller course load. So it's taking up on a part-time job is very difficult to rationalize in this sort of environment. Basically, we're not trying to say that we should be giving students some sort of lucrative deal that they can, waste on various things that they'd like to do, and by they I mean myself as well. Well, we're not saying that. What we're saying is simply we want to fix the system so students can get out of this poverty-stricken situation. I mean, like I said, in a place like Kitchener-Waterloo, I'm in just under $3,000 under the poverty line. So it's very difficult, and it's particularly fundamental to get us out of this situation, simply because this time period, this undergraduate time, that when you're at school, my age group, sort of my peers, this particular time is cited to have been in countless studies and stuff like that, that it is one of the most stressful times for a student. So it's very difficult to rationalize allowing the situation to keep on going. Basically, the OSAT maximum of $11,900 does not help a student very much who can't make a whole lot of money during the short summer months, especially given the economic conditions we had last summer. And when you are given that maximum, it's very difficult to pay for anything other than the basics. And the basics are your rent, your tuition, your books, and all that sort of stuff. And food actually comes really down the priority list, unfortunately, and obviously that's problematic. Basically, the USA campaign wants to take a look at that OSAT maximum, wants to take a look at that working while you're in school limit at the $50 per week. It also wants to look at the reallocation of education tax credits and put them towards upfront grants. Basically, that is what USA would like to do. Obviously, I'm not doing a very detailed sort of analysis, but those are the three sort of concrete proposals for solutions to this problem. And in a time where we are witnessing significant restructuring of our economy, investment in the post-secondary institutions, and obviously mostly into the students who are going through this, is certainly not a waste of money. It's money very well spent. So I'd just like to again thank everybody who followed me during this campaign. If you'd like to know more about my experience or have any lingering questions or anything you'd like to ask me, feel free to contact me via USA. Just get a hold of contacts at USA and they'll get through to me. Alright? Thanks a lot, everybody, and I appreciate your time, and hope to hear from you all soon. Thanks a lot.